Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins says the Trump administration will distribute more than $3 billion in aid for farmers as the government shutdown continues. The Agriculture Department has not yet said which types of farmers would receive aid. For more, let's bring in John Hansen. He's the president of the Nebraska Farmers Union. John, thanks for being here. How do you and farmers in your union feel about this help? Do you know how much each farmer will get?
No, this is just a part of the normal USDA commodity program support through the ARC and the PLC program. And so this is a calculation of the 2024 program year. And so this would be the normal time of year when this is done. They're going to reopen the offices, I understand, so that they can process this normal program activity. So $3 billion is helpful, but it's, of course, not an adequate income support these days for the kinds of losses that our producers are experiencing because of low commodity prices.
Can you elaborate on those losses?
Well, we're certainly upside down on corn and soybeans. The most on soybeans were about $1.70 a bushel in the hole. On soybeans, about 90 cents a bushel below cost of production on corn. And so these are pretty substantial losses right now. So if you're an average corn and soybean producer in our state, we have some well-established producers that are calling our office and saying, we're about $150 an acre upside down and in the hole. And so these are very substantial losses. And so, we need a much more robust kind of package to address the economic stress that farm and ranchers, especially farmers, are in at this point in time.
I mean, for people who haven't been following the news, can you help explain why there are such losses? Is it just driven mostly by President Trump's trade wars?
The trade wars have certainly not helped because they've gone right at the export markets, which are really important example for soybeans. But in the case of the longstanding really struggles that we've been dealing with in the past number of years, is that our ag input costs continue to go up, and up, and especially our equipment costs have gone up well past the rate of inflation. So your ag input costs on the one side continue to go up, and your ag commodity prices that you receive for your crops continue to be flat or go down. And so now we're really seriously out of whack, and we've had folks that have been losing money the last 2, 3, 4 years, and they've had to restructure their farm loans. And so we've had folks that have done that a couple times. And so this harvest, push is going to come to shove because there's a limit to how many times you can raid your equity in order to be able to supplement your sagging cash flow before your spouse or your banker or both say, we're just losing money, we're losing equity, something has to change.
All right, John Hansen, we appreciate your time tonight, sir. Thank you.
You bet, and thank you.